Thoughts, feelings, actions, results. I want you to think of that for a second, okay? Here's why this is important. Everyone wants to get better results. Most people do, right? But most people attack results at the level of actions and results, and they forget the first two pieces in that equation is feelings and thoughts. Let's look at, I'm just taking my dogs for a walk. I want to make sure they don't run away or attack anyone. Let's look at the idea of procrastination. Where did my camera go? There we go. Let's look at procrastination. Why do people procrastinate? When they say they want something, yet they let all sorts of limiting beliefs and fear and all sorts of stuff stand in their way. So they want a different result, but how are they supposed to take action if they feel paralyzed by fear? That's a feeling, that's an emotion, right? So how do we change that feeling so that we actually take the action to get the result, to get us out of procrastination, for instance? Well, it has to start at the level of thought. So the idea here is that if you want anything different in your life, you have to change the way you think. It is one of the most basic premises of success. It's one of the easiest to understand, but one of the toughest, obviously, to implement in reality. Listen, I'm no superhuman. I have dealt with and continue to deal with my own internal battles, right? I think I probably think a little bit too small, to be very honest with you, with respect to a lot of things. But here's the thing is that if you want different results than what you currently have, you have to think differently, because what you currently have is a result of your current level of thinking, or at least the thinking that has been the flavor of the day for the past couple of weeks, months, or years. And it's really important to understand that. And there's only, I believe, a few ways to do that. Number one is obviously changing your internal dialogue, changing the way you talk to yourself. How do we do that? Well, we need to be surrounded by better people. We need to be surrounded by people who are playing at a bigger level, who believe that amazing things can happen, who don't have limitations imposed upon them, or don't let other people's negative beliefs stand in their way. So you have to be surrounded by great people who are going to inspire you and lift you up. The second way we can do things is by reading, by consuming the inputs that are coming into your mind. So whether that's books, audios, movies, etc., that again are going to give you confidence and belief and courage that what you want to do is possible. You see, left to our own devices, if we're trying to take on the worlds in our own way, shape, or form by ourselves, the likelihood of us succeeding is close to zero. It's just too hard. It's just too hard, because very much like a garden, if you don't take out the weeds are going to grow out of control. Just like if I'm not holding my dog's leash here, Layla, just like if I'm not holding my dog's leash, she is going to go crazy and attack people. Although she can't really harm anyone because she is a tiny little dachshund. So the reason I'm sharing this with you is because, listen, if you don't have the results you currently say you want, you have to change your approach. Number one, there's probably different actions you can take. Better systems, better tactics, etc. But before all that is you need to change the level of vibration you feel. You have to change how you feel on a day-to-day basis. You can't feel sad and depressed and like at the bottom of a barrel and expect amazing results to come from that. And I know that's so tough. Because, listen, like, how am I supposed to feel good if everything's shitty, right? It's tough it's tough. But here is the thing is you have to find a way to get into the clouds. You have to find a way to feel good, even when what you want is not here. You have to feel as if it is already. Because when you're at that level of feeling and joy and happiness and expectation and confidence, that is the only time you can physically muster yourself into a state to do what's necessary. Because if you don't believe what you're doing is going to create any different results, you're not going to do it. So we have to get ourselves into that state of expectation where we know what we want is coming to us, even though it's not here right now. And one of the best ways to do that is you got to be surrounded by the right people. Listen, if you want to be surrounded by world-class coaching to take your mindset to the next level, and you want to be surrounded by hundreds of others health entrepreneurs who are doing big things in their respective businesses, and you know that you can't do this on your own, then I invite you to book a call with us. Go to workwithyuri.com. Let's have a conversation about possibly working together. Let's figure out how we can get you more clients, how we can make you more money, how we can help you reclaim more freedom in your life, and how we can help you build a rock solid business that is going to stand the test of time, that creates amazing results for you and your family, but also amazing results for the clients that you serve. If that's of interest to you, then go to workwithyuri.com, book in a time, let us know how we can best help you, and then let's figure out a game plan together, all right? Again, this is only for health entrepreneurs who are in a state right now where they know they have bigger things in store than the way they're currently playing, and they just need the right strategy, the right support, and the right community to help them do just that, all right? So go book your call right now, and we'll see you then.